Kind of sad, but we are going to go ahead and grab another Pokemon right now, actually. But first, there is a hidden item right here, a Super Potion on that little patch of flowers. It's easy to miss, but I know it's there. Now, this girl will give you an item if you speak with her. Rock Smash is a move that sometimes reduces your foe's defense. It is super effective against normal type Pokemon, which Gym Leader Lenora likes. Thank you. I know my type matchups. That nurse right there is actually a trainer, but she won't fight you unless you speak to her, which is pretty interesting. Now, let's go ahead and find my Pokemon. Let's be careful not to stray into the sights of any of the trainers, though. A Pidove. No, I already have one of those. No, the Pokemon I'm looking for is actually quite rare, so it might be a little while before I find it. And it won't take all that long to train up either, because the gym is normal types, so... And I'm looking for a fighting type. Timber! Yes, that is a fighting type, but it's not the one I'm after, unfortunately. Sorry, Timber, you're pretty cool and all. I do kind of like you. You're very interesting. But, no, not what I'm after. It's funny, when you're trying to get an item, wild Pokemon are all over the place, and when you're looking for a wild Pokemon, they're nowhere to be found. Time Pole. Awesome. Awesome water type. It evolves into a water and ground type, too. So, I've used Time Pole on many, many occasions just because of how convenient it is to have a water type at this early in the game, and it evolves into a very good Pokemon. So, yeah, it's a really good Pokemon to use. Another Time Pole. Sorry, you are not what I'm looking for. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, my. We just hit a patch of shaking grass at random. If you run around for a while in the field and come across a patch of shaking grass, you have a chance at encountering one of these Pokemon, the Audino. Audino is a Pokemon that gives out a truckload of experience when you beat it. So I'm not going to pass this opportunity up, even though it's probably going to result in Malfoy being even more overpowered than he already is. And wow, it is quite resilient defense-wise. We're going to Growth. Boost our attack a little bit more. Fortunately, the AI for Audino kind of sucks, and it ends up using attacks like Refresh and Helping Hand a lot. It does, if you are facing it with a rather weak Pokemon, and chances are you will be because they're incredibly useful to level grind with, then yeah, they can be dealing some shocking damage to you if they land a lot of attacks. So yeah, just don't underestimate them is what I'm saying, and we're going to get a ton of experience from this. 1,036. That's ridiculous. Level 19. That's insane. That is insane. We're so overpowered. Bernice. Actually, keep Malfoy out, because he is the best shot of helping me catch the Pokemon I'm after. No, not a Time Pole. Level 19, my god. Yeah, Audinos are extremely useful for level grinding. Come on. It's like the game knows. It knows what Pokemon I want, and it's deliberately not giving it to me. It happens to me all the time. You just gotta be persistent, and eventually you will land on the Pokemon you want to get. Like with Monster Hunter. No, I'm not going into that patch of shaking grass because the Pokemon I want to find cannot be found in said shaking grass. And I don't really want to level grind right now either. I can do that once I've gotten my new team member. Nope. Nothing but Time Pole, really. And the occasional Pidove. And that one Timber. I'm so sorry, viewers, but I have to do this. It's completely necessary. Apparently, the game's desire sensor hates me. My goodness. This is not helping. Just the constant stream of time poles. Stream. I just made an unintentional water type joke. Okay, I'm losing patience here. Just constant encounter wild Pokemon, send a Servine out, run, repeat process. Well, Pidove, that changes things up a little bit. Just a little. Still not the Pokemon I want. Come on. Let's go here. Maybe if I searched around in a bigger patch of grass, maybe if I snuck past that one trainer and yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, look at all this room to run around. There we go! Sawk! I love Sawk. Such a good Pokemon. His attack stat is off the charts, especially at this point in the game, when all the Pokemon you're going to be fighting are unevolved and relatively weak. I also like Sawk because in this game he sounds like a parrot, which I find pretty funny. Double kick. Oh, that's not doing anything. Not doing anything to Servine. Not my Malfoy. Oh, and he's going to bide. Oh no, I forgot he had that attack. One tackle. That'll bring him into catching range. There we go. And now, quickly, switch to my sacrificial goat. You know, I should have nicknamed him Goat. Because I use him as a sacrifice all the time. Alright. Send Malfoy back out. But yeah, Sawk. It's a really good fighting type. And I use him a lot. Because you can find him at a really convenient point in the game. And he's just powerful all around. He can get you through to the very end of the game without any trouble. So he's definitely worth getting. And we got him. We got ourselves a Sawk. And this guy will be staying on my team for the entirety of the playthrough. Sawk. The parrot Pokemon, the karate Pokemon. He's a fighting type. The sound of Sawk punching boulders and trees can be heard all the way from the mountains where they train. I've got a good name, good meaningful name for this guy. Now, I did debate on naming him Bert because him and his counterpart Throw look a little bit like Ernie and Bert if you use your imagination. But no, I've got a better name. It's not as funny, but it's a little bit more meaningful. I'm naming him Black because for one, he is found only in Pokemon Black. Oh, actually, that's not true. There is a method to get him in Pokemon White, but all things, like, normally he can only be found in Pokemon Black. And he's the karate Pokemon, so the name also refers to black belt, so a bit of a double meaning there. But I think it's an interesting Pokemon. It's definitely a pretty tough, manly name for a Pokemon like Sawk. So we are going to put him at the front of my team, and we are just going to let him kick arse, basically, all throughout the gym. Actually, I should go through a couple of... Or should I level grind for Autonos? Should I go ahead and do that? Oh, wow. Immediately. Shaking Grass immediately. The odds of getting grass to shake, it's just completely random. You can be running around for a couple seconds or a couple of minutes. But it's just completely random. Okay, this guy has Leer, Bide, Focus Energy, and Double Kick. Obviously, I'm going for Double Kick. Also, you should be very careful of Autonos starting now, because at level 15 they learned Attract, and that is quite a crippling move. And it can be very, very dangerous if you're using a weak Pokemon against Autono. Level 16 and almost level 17. It might be worth sticking around a little bit longer and just running around trying to get more grass to shake. Come on. Do it for the viewers. For the viewers. Please. Please. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, something's shaking. Be careful when walking through the tall grass to get to a patch of shaking grass, because if you're unlucky, a wild Pokemon can jump out at you at the last minute and completely ruin your chances of getting that Autono. And yeah, they do carry berries occasionally, so that's something kind of annoying. Growl, that will not save you, Autono. I apologize, but it will not. Level 17. And he wants to learn Low Sweep. Cool attack. I'm going to forget Bide because it's just useless. It does do a ton of damage, but waiting 2 turns to execute it is just way too risky. You know, we're going to go ahead and fight some of these trainers to help level grind Sawk for the gym. We already raised him 2 levels against those Autono. So yeah, it's just phenomenal how much experience they give you once you beat them. So who do you have? Juliet. Cottony. Grass type. Be careful because it does have the Prankster ability, which allows it to move first as long as it's using a status move like Stun Spore, for example. So you just be very careful. Or Growth, for example. Another example. Low Sweep. One shot. Nice. The power of Sawk, my friends. And Petalil. I love Petalil. It's so cute. Such a cute grass type. It's exclusive to Pokemon White, but you can get one from a trade in Nacrene City. So I have used Petalil a couple of times, and it is a very good grass type. Hi, trainer. I will let you see what kind of Pokemon I have. Yeah. And I will let you see what Pokemon I have as well. He's got a Roggenrola. I don't care if it has the sturdy ability. Double Kick. because double kick hits twice, it technically doesn't count as a one-hit KO. So I can just destroy Roggenrola regardless of sturdy. Black is so awesome. I'm loving this guy. I haven't used Sawk in a while, but it's like the memories are flooding back to me why I love this guy so much. There are more trainers if I head further south. This guy, for example, I'm brave and I'm bold. Let's get right to the battle. You are not going to be either of those things when I am through with you. Or more accurately, when Black is through with you. Youngster Keita. Keita is Nate's Japanese name. Nate from Yokai Watch. Wow. The more you know, viewers. But I believe Nate here has 3-time pull. Yep, I'm right. 3-time pull. Just low sweep them all. Low sweep will always lower your opponent's speed when it connects. You haven't seen that yet because every time I've used low sweep, it's been a one-shot. Sorry, Nate. If you had Jibanian with you, maybe you would have stood a chance. But this isn't Yokai Watch. This is Pokemon Black. Grab this item over here. It's an antidote. Now, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and swap Black for Bernice, because these next few trainers have mostly fighting types, which Bernice will have an easy time against. Actually, no, that's false. I believe said fighting types know Rock Throw, so better be very careful. These are special Pokemon I just caught, so that means they have almost no battle experience. What an idiot. Venipede, cool Pokemon. Very cool. Unlike in previous generations, the bug types in this game are just phenomenally good. Like, if you catch yourself a Venipede, you are going to love it when it evolves. I guarantee. Venipede's final evolution can learn Rock Slide and Earthquake, as well as stuff like X-Scissor and Poison Jab. So yeah, that's reason enough to use it. Just a bug that can learn Earthquake. Just that alone tells you how good Venipede is. Or can get, that is. That did a worrying amount of damage. Yeah, see, I pointed that out at the beginning of the fight. They have no battle experience, you idiot. Anyway, up here, and it has suddenly shifted to night. Alright, Bernice, let's take out some fighting types. Yeah, up here there's a black belt pacing about, as well as a battle girl. I test the challenge rock with my fist every day. It is important to make steady progress, little by little. Ain't that the truth? Timber! Excellent. Level 16? Ah, you're no threat. Well, you kind of are if you use Rock Throw. Oh, critical hit. Wow. Sucker. I still have not tried hard enough, you think? You didn't even get to try. I just one-shot you. The power of pigeons. Pigeons are powerful. Oh, look, another Timber. You know what, just for fun, let's beat him up. Little bit more experience. We're going to go ahead and fight that black belt. He's got a timber as well, which is, okay. Let's give him another air cutter. Hope for another critical hit. Oh my god, it worked. And we are now level 19. Good for you, Bernice. A couple more levels and you'll evolve. No, more than a couple. 3 or 4, I believe. Now, this rock is what that battle girl referred to as the challenge rock. If you have a fighting type, you can break a chip off every day and get a star piece, which can be sold for money. You can do this once a day. It's pretty cool. Grab this item over here. It's a net ball. Useful for bug types and water types. If you're trying to catch them, that is. I'm probably going to save that. I might get a bug later on because, hey, as I said, bug types in this game are awesome. Alright, and before we leave this route for good, we're going to fight this girl here. The cool thing about nurses and doctors in this game is that after you've beat them, they'll heal you, and every time you talk to them, they'll heal you again. So once you beat them, it's like an automatic Pokemon Center. Very, very useful, especially in places like Victory Road. Yawn. Oh no. Better win this quickly. There we go. That should do it. There we go. All right. And yep, she goes ahead and heals us, so we don't have to stop off at the Pokemon Center before going to the gym. Because yes, now that all the trainers in this road have been conquered, we will go ahead and do the gym. We'll put a black in front. Oh, and we'll take this item from Ignis. It's an Everstone. Okay. Sometimes when you catch a Pokemon, it will come equipped with its own item. Pretty useful. Or, depends on the item, obviously. So, Nakreen City. Oh, I just remembered. We do have to fight someone before we enter. So, let's get Bernice out on the double. And surprise, it's N! I want to see things no one can see. The ideals of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The truths of how trainers should be. And a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? I have no idea what you're talking about. I expected more from you. Now pay attention. My friends and I will test you to see if you can see this future too. Second battle with N definitely won't be the last. He has 3 Pokemon, starting out with Pidove. The cool thing about N is that he changes his team every time you fight him. The Pokemon he fights you with are always Pokemon that can be found in like the surrounding areas, which I suppose is very interesting. But my Pidove is the better Pidove, obviously. I'm going to Air Cutter. I'm going to cut you up with air. I've got a critical hit with a Gust. Are you kidding me? Quick attack. Yep, that's the end for his Pidove. Good job. Time Pole. Yeah, it's not like we've seen any of these before. Air Cutter. Hope for a critical... Oh, Bubble Beam. That's a powerful water type attack. Another Bubble Beam. Okay. One more and I'm finished. Okay. He's sending out Timber next, and I wanted to use Bernice against that Timber, but I'm going to have to pass because she is very low on health, and her speed is down, so it's likely that that Timber will be able to outspeed her and deal the finishing blow. So we're going to settle with Malfoy. Use growth as usual. That's my strategy. He's going to use focus energy, which gives him a better chance of scoring a critical hit. But I'm just going to use Leaf Tornado because it's such a powerful move. I'm betting this is a one-shot. Yep. Sorry, N. I just kind of crushed your dream. A lot of money as well. A pretty decent sum. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that will change the world. So I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Well, that doesn't sound ominous or anything. Now I know what power I need. Zekrom, the legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero, and you and I will be friends. Yeah, definitely not creepy or anything. But, you know what? I'm not even going to bother healing because I'm not planning on using Bernice for the gym. I'm just going to sweep it with Sawk. Or Black.